Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Can you see me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. My name is Rosalind. I'll be your instructor for today's class. You're going to need your yoga tune-up balls. Whatever size you have at home is perfect. If you don't have some yoga tune-up balls, you can place them in a sock or lacrosse ball. These you can grab a pillow. We're going to start off our opening meditation sitting any way you'd like. I got dirt all over my towel. And if you're at home and you want to play music, go ahead. Of course, you're all at home, right? Welcome. Glad you can make it here with me today. Sit however you want. I'm in a Z sit, but if you prefer Sukhasana, you can cross your shins, or you can come into a straddle. You can place something soft underneath your glutes. Relax your shoulders back. Welcome yourself here. Try closing your eyes. Bring your attention inward. Soften your eyebrows, soften your jaw. See if you can find a taller position, drawing your shoulders back, softening your front ribs. Begin to find your yogic breath, breathing in through your nose and out of your nose. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Go to the point where you think nothing is left in your lungs and really push out all the way to your lower diaphragm. At the end of your complete exhale, slightly pause for 1 to 2 counts and then inhale again. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Slight pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Slight pause. Try to slow your breath down. Take more time for yourself than you have all morning. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of your exhale, slightly pause. Inhale again. Now, whether your breath is at 3 seconds or 6 seconds, it doesn't really matter, but find the balance. Even on the inhales, even on the exhales. Take your time. Both the inhale and the exhale are equally important. On your next inhale, let's press your shoulders back. Find an extension lifting through your heart. And as you exhale, round your spine, hollow out your belly. Push your belly button in towards the back of your body, towards your spine. Then as you inhale, let your belly come forward, then your heart, then your gaze is the last to come up. Be mindful of what's happening in the neck. Inhale at the top. As you exhale, hollow out the belly first. Move like a wave through your spine. Push everything out. Now let's take 3 deep breaths here as we move through the body. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And let's exhale out our mouth. Big exhale, hollow out. Inhale in through the nose. And as you exhale, drop, open your jaw, let everything out. Let's do one more like that. And if you feel comfortable, drop open your mouth and stick out your tongue. Exhale, big lion's breath out. Now come into a neutral spine, tall spine. You're not in cat, you're not in cow. Relax the shoulders back. Inhale, let's sweep up to the sky. Interlace your fingers at the top. Push your wrists and palms up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend at your elbows, take your hands behind your head, lean a little bit over to the right, opening up your left ribs. Inhale, lean to the left. Now, work with your breath. Inhale as you come to center, exhale as you go into the lateral stretch. And inhale, come to center, exhale, lateral stretch. Do a few of these to your own breath while I check you out. And if you'd like to enter Ujjayi, you can, in through the nose, out of the mouth, tightening your throat. In through the nose, out of the nose, tightening your throat on your exhalation. One more each side. Come to center. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Push your palms up. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands down and all the way towards your knees. Lead with your heart over to your right knee. Inhale to your left knee. Exhale as you round up through your spine. These are called Kundalini heart circles. There's even an option to sit in lotus if you prefer lotus or half lotus. You could do that. I encourage your freestyle here. Now, once you get the hang of these circles, try closing your eyes. You're undulating through your spine like you do in cat-cow, pulling the belly button forward, pulling the heart forward, and then rounding out through the sacrum on that exhale. You can stay up higher. You can go down lower. Find your unique flow. Last Kundalini circle here. Come to center. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward over your shins. If you're in a straddle, just fold forward. If you have lower back sensitivity, maybe you only do a halfway fold. Slide your hands back towards your body. Relax your shoulders on top of your hips. Switch your shins. Bring your other shin in front. Sit up tall. Take your right hand over to the right side of your mat. Reach your left hand up and over. And then as you exhale, reach your left hand towards the right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand reaches up and over. Now, until you build heat, let's do a few of these side to side. Until you build that heat, try to keep your breath in through your nose and out of your nose. If you are ready to release heat, exhale out your mouth whenever you want to really release. Otherwise, we're still getting the muscles warm. Stay in through the nose and out of the nose. And your arm will tell you, and your spine will tell you how far you should go in this stretch. Let's come all the way back up to the sky. Palms turn in, shoulders stay down. As you exhale, hands come down towards your knees. Inhale with your heart leading, go over to your left knee and then to your right knee. And exhale, hold up the belly, round out your spine. Inhale, left knee, right knee. Exhale, round. Come back to center. Inhale, sweep up to the sky, palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Exhale, fold over your shins. Let your breath help guide you into a deeper stretch, a fuller stretch. Gravity will help you with every time you exhale. Slide your hands back towards your body. Relax your shoulders back on top of your hips. Take your knees underneath you. Let's come into your tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Your feet should be right behind your knees. So if you take a peek back at your toes, you shouldn't be able to see them. Your fingers should be spread, your pointer finger parallel with your mat's edge and the other pointer finger. That's the one that gauges if you're straight. Wrists underneath your shoulder joints. Externally rotate the eye of your elbow forward, press your shoulders back. Inhale, belly comes down towards the ground, open up your heart. And as you exhale, round through your spine. Hollow out through your whole navel, thoracic spine. Inhale, belly drapes down, heart opens, lengthen. And as you exhale, big round. And again, they say for meditation to stare off the tip of the nose into a nothingness or try to even close the eyes. Come back into the yogic breath in through the nose, out of the nose. And if you like, add that tightness of your throat, making a humming sound in the back of your throat, like whispering through trees. It's called your ujjayi. One more here. Inhale, belly comes down, heart goes forward. As you exhale, round your spine. Take your hips down to the right, to center, over to the left, and let your belly drop down. Inhale. Exhale, down to the right, to center. Shift to the left, and back around. If you have sensitive knees, you could always grab a blanket or a pillow for your knees. Or if you just like that extra padding, grab it. You don't have to necessarily have any injuries. You just know what you like. Last hip circle here. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens. Exhale, round your spine, push through the heels of your hand. Take your hips over to the left, to center, to right, and back up. Inhale, belly comes down. Exhale, round, down to the left, to center, and back up. Now my back is getting tight, so I'm going to work higher on this side. As you do more of these, you'll find where you need to go and what you really need. And that's going to be different for everyone. One more circle. Come all the way up to center. Inhale, let your belly come down, heart goes forward. Exhale, round your spine. Drop your hips all the way down towards your heels. Take your knees as wide as you'd like. Let your forehead relax on the mat. Take your hands by the side of your body, letting the backs of your wrists relax on the mat too. If your forehead doesn't touch the mat, you could always put a block or a pillow underneath your forehead. Turn your right cheek towards the floor. Turn your left cheek towards the floor. Bring your forehead back to the mat. Reach your hands out in front of you. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands. Shift your knees back underneath your hips. Take your hands about 5 inches forward in front of the shoulder joint. Take your right hand up to the sky. Reach up. And as you exhale, sweep your right hand underneath your left ribs. Come onto the right shoulder. Slide out your left hand. Now your right ear is turning towards the floor, but you should feel this more on the shoulder than you do on the neck. One more full breath. press into your left hand, release your right hand. Come back into that tabletop with a wide reach. Take your left hand up to the sky. Open up through your ribs, through your heart. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale. Weave your left hand through the right ribs, underneath the arm. Bring your left rib towards the floor. Slide your right hand out. The one that's on the mat, slide it out. Put less weight into that hand. More weight onto the shoulder. 3 full breaths there. Press into your right hand. Release the left hand. Reach it back out and around. Shift forward, bringing your shoulders past your hands, and shift your wrist underneath your shoulders. Now shift back into your tabletop. Bring your knees 2 fist distance apart. Since they were a little wider, they might have shifted. Now shift forward again, shoulders past your hands, and shift back. Shift forward, shift back. Shift forward, and exhale, shift back. Now this is the beginning of your chaturangas, and it's not the most gentle pose, but it will help you build heat. So find that breath again, in through the nose, out of the nose. As you shift forward, engage your core, pull your belly button in towards your spine. Good, now let's shift forward and come all the way down onto prone, right onto your navel, and take your hands, stack your hands, rest your forehead on your hands. Let your shoulders relax away from your neck and your ears. Take 3 breaths there. Bend your right knee. Reach back for your right foot in your right hand and draw the right heel towards your right foot. Now, if you can't reach for the foot, you could always grab a belt or a yoga strap or whatever you have at home to use it as a prop. You can use that. Slowly release your right foot. Let's switch sides. Left foot into your left hand, and then draw the heel towards your glute. One more breath. Release. Take your hands by your floating ribs underneath your elbows. Squeeze your elbows back like little arrows. Inhale, press into your hands and knees. Hold, feel your core engage. And as you exhale, come all the way back and down into a child's pose. Big toes, maybe kiss. You may kiss the bride. Shift onto your hands and knees. Let's grab your yoga chin-up balls or your alpha ball, whichever one you have. Take it underneath your right shin. And then pull your right knee forward, press it back. The more the balls have contact with your skin, the more that your fascia will release. The stickiness of the balls grips onto the fascia, and it really twists and releases all these toxins that have been stuck in us. So these pants are a little weird. I thought they'd be better, but they're getting tangled. You just roll your pants up. If you have pants, Or at home, I suggest some shorts. Even if you're out, I would suggest some shorts. Pull the knee forward, press it back, and put as much weight as you can into the balls. If you have wrist sensitivity, come onto your hands. Come onto your forearms, off of your hands. You want to go all the way down to the ankle and then back up. Now, for those of you that want a little bit more, it's a little bit of core work as well. You would cross your left foot over your right and put your full weight into your right shin. Exhale as you pull the knees in. Otherwise, just stay on that right shin. A couple more breaths here. Let's place the ball on the shin towards the ankle and come into hero's pose where you're sitting down on your glutes. Let the ball dig into the shin. 3 breaths here. Sustain compression. Relax your shoulders. Soften your jaw. Soften your eyebrows. Reach forward. Release the balls from your right shin. Take your knees back underneath your hips. Curl your toes under. Find your downward facing dog. Pedal out through your dog. At your own pace and rate. Soften one knee as you draw the opposite heel towards the ground. You can take your head side to side. Lift your heels up high. Exhale, bend your knees. Bring your knees down. Slowly take a child's pose. Knees go as wide as you like. Toes might touch. Hips go down towards your heels. Inhale, shift into your tabletop. Bring your knees back underneath your hips. Take your balls and bring them underneath your left shin. Roll your knee forward onto the balls and then roll back. If you're getting distracted, come back to your breath. In through the nose, out of your nose. Maybe adding a tightness in your throat on your exhale. Reach down all the way towards the ankle and back up. Now these balls are in these little totes. They said make sure to call this a tote in training. Don't call it other things because there's already a lot of jokes around the balls. So in this tote, it has open cells. These open cells allow the balls to still grip onto your fascia. So they're really proud of the technology behind this. Jill Miller is. She's the mastermind behind this. This is called the Role Model Method by Jill Miller. And she's like this anatomy genius. I love her stuff. I'm a huge fan. So again, if you pull up your pant leg or you're wearing shorts, the balls are going to be able to concentrate deeper into the fascial release. Now, maybe you try taking your right shin behind your left, putting your full weight into the balls, and then pulling in. Maybe not. Maybe you don't do that. Maybe you do. Keep on going. Let's place the ball somewhere on the shin, I would say closer to the ankle so your knees can relax in hero's pose. And try to just breathe without moving. Come into your hero's pose, shoulders back on top of your hips. Even relaxing your toes. Reach forward, release the balls. Come back into your tabletop. Exhale, extended child's pose. Inhale into tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. Shift your shoulders back on top of your wrists. Curl your toes under. Find your downward dog. Pedal out for your dog. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Walk your feet towards your hands. Soften your knees. Inhale, place your hands on your shins. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Inhale, roll one vertebrae of your spine up at a time. At the very top, let your shoulders roll back. Inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. Exhale, let your hands go first as you dive forward, rounding through your spine. Soften your knees. Release your hands down towards your toes. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll one vertebrae up at a time. Shoulders roll back. Chin goes parallel to the floor. Inhale, sweep up. We're going to do this one differently. As you exhale, hinge with a flat back. Tailbone in neutral. Arms go out to the side. Then bring your hands all the way down. Then you get to round your spine. Inhale, hands on your shins. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale with a flat back. Arms come out to a T. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Just like that again. Inhale, sweep up. Palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Exhale with a flat back all the way down to your toes. Soften your knees. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, flat back all the way down to your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay. Now we're going to grab your balls. And do you have a wall you could use? I know you're on mute, but do you have a wall that you can go next to? Cassandra, Alexis, Samantha.
Yes, I do.
Okay, awesome. I changed my position, so hopefully you can see this wall. I'm going to go over to the wall. Let's go over to the wall as well. I didn't think this through, so I have to put my towel down because there's a ton of dirt there. But you're going to grab one ball and then take your right ear towards the wall and take the ball underneath your right clavicle. So there's this bone that goes from your throat. Oh, there goes my water. It goes from your throat to your shoulder. I want you to go underneath that bone. So you're not directly on the bone. You're in this tissue of the pec major. And your right ear turns towards the wall, and we go side to side through pec major. So right ear towards the wall. Your left hand could also be at the wall and dig into that tissue, side to side. So you're going over to the right, over to the left, rolling through. And again, not on the bone, a little underneath the bone. Breathing deep. As we get older, this space gets really short and tight. And then the back of our bodies, it gets less doing a stretch like this every day, rolling it out. We spend a lot of time driving and eating and texting where we're rounding our shoulders forward. This is where we're going to be able to open up and restore our body's beautiful length. And I'm doing a variation as well where I'm just digging the ball into me with my hand and I'm going side to side. This is always an option. If the wall is too much, you want to go all the way towards the shoulder too. Really get in there. Now hold the ball at pec major, right in the center. Right ear goes towards the wall, and then take your right arm up and down the wall. Okay. I'm going to do this from the other side, but this is what it looks like. It's like a half cactus, and I'm pinning the ball into a place. Keep the ball there as you move that arm up and down. Inhale and exhale. And it might be a little painful. It's going to hurt so good because not everybody gets a massage every day, right? And this is like getting a massage. It's got the same benefits as a massage. You just have to do the work yourself. So you're pinning the ball. Do a couple more like that. And don't move. Stay in the ball. Stay right there. Try to close your eyes. Relax the arm by the side of you. Now let's start to turn. Bring the ball onto your right shoulder. Draw circles around that shoulder. If you have the bigger balls, you can grab that bigger ball too. The bigger ball is more of an elbow, this alpha. It's like an elbow digging into us. These smaller balls are like knuckles. They're both going to be awesome. They're both going to feel great. The bigger balls can be a little bit more intense, but maybe you want that. Come into the bicep. Take the ball a couple inches lower, get into the meat of the arm. Turn around. Come into the tricep, the back of your arm. Your favorite part of your arm when you wave to all your friends. Hey! Just kidding. It's no one's favorite part. Maybe it is. Maybe that's your favorite part. If it is, kudos to you. And go up and down all the way to right where the elbow connects with the tricep. Your fascia is your connective tissue that holds your muscle onto your skeleton. If you opened up an orange and you saw that white foamy stuff, that's like your fascia. The white foamy stuff holding together the cells of the orange is exactly like the fascia holding your muscle together. When we get tight, it starts to look like white cotton in our body, and it's hard to move, and you feel pain, and you don't know why. But if you can massage like this, then you will lubricate the fascia, and your muscles will be able to glide over each other with grace, and they start to look like wet spider webs, just kind of clear and beautiful, and you'll feel less discomfort through your day. Awesome. Let's come back into the bicep and hold right on the bicep. Take 3. Release the ball. Turn around. Take this ball onto your right shoulder blade. The back of the shoulder towards the spine, and work your way up and down into the trap. Up and down into the trap, right where your neck connects with your shoulder girdle, and then go down on the inside of the shoulder. Up and down. Little up, little down, little up, little down. And then scoot the ball lower and then go across the blade side to side. Back towards the center of the spine, not directly on the spine bone, next to it, and then across. Now bring the ball back up into your trap, kind of like the side of your neck, the right side of your neck, but low, still into the muscle. Walk your feet forward and lean into the ball. This space, the more space you can walk your feet out, the more pressure we can put into our traps. And our traps get really tight, especially from all those chaturangas we do all day, from our hard vinyasa, power vinyasa, or from your sculpt or bar. You do any push-ups. Also, it's just a place we carry a lot of responsibility. Now's your chance to release that responsibility. Release the weight of the world. Now dig your ball into your trap. Take 3 deep breaths without moving. Slowly release the ball. Come into standing. Give yourself a few shoulder rolls. Inhale as your shoulders come up. Exhale, pressing down your back. Again. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, pressing down. You'll notice that one side of your body is looser. Your right side is looser, or it should feel looser. For me, my left side feels like muted, like my right side is so alive and awake, and my left side's like still asleep. Grab your other ball that we haven't used yet. These balls get squishy over time. We try to evenly work them out so you don't end up with one really squishy ball and one really hard ball. So grab the other ball and let's come into that. Remember where your clavicle is? From the throat, from the sternum area, all the way out into the shoulder. You can even feel the bone yourself. And knowing where these bony landmarks are really helps. So go underneath that into pec major. And that's where you want the ball to dig. You're going to go all the way side to side. I'm going to do some. I'm going to go back over to the wall with you. You won't be able to see me once I do that, but I'm going to do it because I don't want to be super uneven after this class. I want to be even. Things that we do right to our bodies as teachers. We're always demoing on one side and then forgetting about the other. But now that we're in the quarantine, I've been doing the whole classes with you and trying to I'm trying to focus on being more balanced with you physically. So I'll do it with you and really get into it. Your left ear turns towards the wall and you go side to side. And it's like you're dancing with the wall. The wall's telling you a secret. You're like, oh yeah, whisper in my ear. What do you know that I don't? If walls could talk, right? I've worked at the senior center for about, let's say, 10 years. And this is such an important practice as we get older. I can't emphasize that enough. I work on trying to get these seniors back to a taller body, a longer alignment. And this one is gold. Can do so much for you. So loosen this, get this long again, strengthen your core, tighten up your back muscles. And if we can get more out of our core through our years, we'll get more out of our years. Also, taller posture. Now, dig the ball into pec major, somewhere in the middle, not on the bone. Take that left arm up and down. Left ear is still towards the wall. Three, two, and one. Relax your arm. Lean into the ball. 3 breaths. Sustain compression. Awesome. Release the ball. Come into the shoulder. Draw circles around that shoulder. Lean against the wall. Circle. And breathe. Now switch directions on the circle. Let the ball go lower into the bicep, into the meat of the arm. And come into your tricep. Let's go into the back of the arm. This is one place I really want to tone. Maybe you guys want to tone it too. And one of the side effects of fascia release is that it helps you tone. So this could be really good. Let's take the ball back into the bicep. 3 deep breaths, leaning into that ball. But grab the ball, take the ball into the top of the left shoulder towards the trap. So go in towards the spine and up top. And chug up and down, chugging sensation. Up 1 inch and down 1 inch. Let the ball work its way lower. You might have to adjust how to grab it and push it down. And get onto the inside of the shoulder blade. And let's go across the shoulder blade. Strip it. Side to side. Bring the ball back into your trap. Step your feet away from the wall and dig into the ball. By pressing your body back and push your hips forward. And you can add on that slight movement if you like, or sustained compression. If you're still moving, try to sustain compress for 3 breaths. Just push into it. It's almost like a bridge pose at the wall, feet away from the wall. Walk your feet back, grab the ball. Grab both balls, place them back in your toe. As you place your balls back into your toe, give yourself some shoulder rolls. Take your neck side to side as well. Grab both the balls in the tote. Take your balls into your traps. Walk your feet away. Go up and down. Go all the way down to your lower shoulder blades and then all the way back up. Get those feet out. How low can you go? Place the balls right between the shoulder blades. Do some arm circles. Arms come down towards your hips. Inhale, arms reach out to the side. Exhale, hands down in front of you, all the way to your hips. Switch directions on your arm circles. Reach out in front of your shoulders. Arms come up to the sky. Exhale, out and around. One more. Hands relaxed by the side of you. 3 breaths. Walk your feet back. Release the balls. Come over to your mat. Sit down on your glutes. Come into Sukhasana, crisscross applesauce. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Slide your hands back, switch your shins. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Slide your hands back. Sweep your legs over to the side. And let's lay into supine on our mats. Take the balls behind your traps again. Down a little bit more. Push them down towards the shoulders. Pants. Bad idea. I'm trying to ignore them though. It's hot today. Let's open up over the balls. Sneak the balls a little lower. Now, you can use your other ball behind your head as a pillow, or you can just use a pillow as a pillow. You can take the balls a little lower and do an extension there. If you'd like, you can scoot them a little lower right onto the bra strap or that bro strap and your scapula and come into your back bend there. Now, take your hands to the base of your skull, lift your shoulders, neck, and head. Try lifting your hips and rolling up and down the balls. We just did this at the wall, and you'll see that it's a little bit more intense. You could always bring it back to the wall. If you're in class with me or you're in any class, you could always take the balls to the window. I'm just kidding. Take them to the wall and massage out there. Okay, or you could place a blanket over the balls, massage out here. Let's do 4 deep rolls up and down to get any tightness out of the back that we've accumulated from our week. Get it out right now. So bring the balls to your traps and relax on the balls. Your legs can be any way you'd like. Now, you can also take the balls at the base of your skull, right by your hairline, underneath your hairline, and let the balls wedge in there. This will be done better with a block or a book underneath the balls to help wedge the balls into that space. I didn't grab a book today, and I gave away my blocks. So I'm going to try to fold this towel and use it underneath the balls to help wedge those balls into the back of my neck. Or I guess the base of my skull, not so much the neck. That's where the neck starts. And that's what we'll be for Shavasana. Let your hands go over to the side. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Relax your breath. Relax your body. Legs can be however you'd like in traditional Shavasana with your legs straight and long. The soles of your feet can be together, knees go out in Supta Buddha Konasana, or the knees can be leaning in towards each other, feet go wide in hammock pose. Start to move your toes and your fingers. Reach your right arm back. Roll over onto your right side. Using your arm as a pillow underneath your head, roll off the balls, keeping your eyes closed. You're still relaxing and releasing, with every breath coming back to your present moment. Move your hands, your fingers, maybe give yourself a stretch out with the arms. Push yourself into a seated position. Again, any posture you'd like. Reclose the eyes or keep them closed. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take one more grateful, healing breath together. Thank you for letting me practice with you today. Have a great day. Namaste. Thank you.